If you're still hopping from one machine to another, chasing that endless pump, here's a wake-up call. You've been misled. Because real muscle growth isn't about how many different exercises you can cram into a session. It's about selecting the right ones and mastering them with precision and intent. The guys walking around with that thick, dense, granite-like muscle, they're not wasting hours switching between fancy contraptions. They're zeroed in on a handful of brutal, time-tested movements that they attack week after week, and the payoff shows in their explosive strength and size. In this video, I'm breaking down the only 5 movements you'll ever need to build serious muscle, boost raw strength, and actually look like you lift. No gimmicks, no overhyped routines, just pure, efficient, results-driven training. And the first exercise on that list? Most people avoid it for one reason: it crushes the ego. 1. Pull-up, the ultimate test of real upper body strength. Can you lift your entire body? Can you command your own weight against gravity? Most can't. But those who can develop strength that looks and feels different. The pull-up isn't just another back exercise. It's a declaration of control, balance, and raw athleticism. Each rep is a battle between willpower and resistance. You start in a dead hang, your lats stretched, your grip burning, your core locked. Then you pull. Every inch upward demands unity. Arms, back, shoulders, and core working as one. And when your chin clears the bar, you don't just complete a rep, you earn it. Pull-ups sculpt that V-shaped back everyone chases, the wide lats, the tight waist, the powerful frame that commands attention even under a shirt. But it's not just looks, it's functional power. Your arms grow thicker, your grip becomes unbreakable, and your entire upper body tightens into a single, efficient machine. And here's the beauty: it scales to everyone. Can't pull yourself up yet? No problem. Use bands, negatives, or machine assistance. Build your strength inch by inch. Already nailing bodyweight sets? Strap on plates. Make gravity your training partner, not your enemy. Pull-ups fix weak backs. They fix weak grips. They fix weak mindsets. Because every rep teaches patience, control, and relentless focus. You're not relying on cables or machines, just your own body moving through space. And that's why this movement never goes out of style. From soldiers to gymnasts to elite athletes, the pull-up has always been the gold standard. It doesn't just build muscle, it builds self-mastery. But pulling strength is only half the equation. If your chest still looks flat and your shoulders fade away under a t-shirt, there's one pressing exercise that'll fix it faster than anything else. Let's talk pressing power. Because if your upper body lacks that lifted, full look, you're probably focusing on the wrong kind of press. Yes, I'm calling out the traditional flat bench press. It's popular, it makes you feel strong, and it has its place. But when it comes to building a dense, aesthetic upper body, the incline dumbbell press blows it away. Here's why. The incline angle shifts the workload higher, right into your upper chest and front delts. That's where true visual size is built. It's what gives your chest that proud, elevated look that fills out shirts and makes your upper torso appear thicker and more sculpted. The flat bench mostly overloads the mid-chest, but the incline dumbbell press, it sculpts that powerful upper shelf most guys completely neglect. And here's where the dumbbells take things to a whole new level. When you're pressing with a barbell, your body is locked into a fixed path. Your hands move in unison, your range of motion is limited, and it's far too easy to rely on momentum or cheat your way through sticking points. But with dumbbells, there's nowhere to hide. You're forced to stabilize every inch of the lift. Each arm must pull its own weight, literally. You get a deeper stretch at the bottom, a harder squeeze at the top, and far greater overall muscle activation from the first rep to the last. That deep stretch when the weights drop low, that's where real growth begins. It tears muscle fibers in all the right ways, forcing adaptation. And that full, deliberate contraction at the top, that's what forges muscle density, control, and shape. But upper body dominance means nothing if your legs look like matchsticks. You can't build a fortress on weak foundations. And that's where the next exercise comes in. A leg movement so intense, so brutally effective, that most lifters skip it altogether. They'll load up the bar for squats, pile plates on the leg press, and chase numbers that stroke the ego. But ask them to grind through 3 clean sets of Bulgarian split squats, and you'll see them fall apart. And that right there, that's exactly why this movement works so well. The Bulgarian split squat is one of the most grueling, humbling, and transformative lower body exercises ever created. It forces each leg to operate in isolation. No cheating, no momentum, no letting your stronger side carry the load. You elevate one foot behind you, sink deep on the front leg, and instantly realize just how much control and strength you don't have. Every single rep ignites your quads, glutes, hamstrings, core, and stabilizers all at once. Your balance is challenged, your mobility gets exposed, and that deep burning stretch at the bottom, that's the gold mine for muscle growth, the kind that builds real athletic legs. And here's the kicker. You don't need a mountain of weight to make this exercise absolutely devastating. A pair of 30-pound dumbbells can feel like a trip through fire if you're doing it right. Unlike barbell back squats, the Bulgarian split squat doesn't compress your spine, yet it still annihilates your legs. It's joint-friendly, core-heavy, and delivers an all-in-one lower body workout that builds size, strength, and coordination simultaneously. Let's break it down even more. Quads, constant tension, deep stretch, and a complete contraction that builds that teardrop look. Glutes explode out of the bottom, firing harder than they ever will on a machine. Core, fully engaged the entire time. There's no rest, no dead zone. Balance and athleticism, every rep teaches control, power, and awareness. You're not just training muscle, you're training movement. And here's something most lifters never mention. Bulgarian split squats fix weaknesses fast. You'll immediately see which side is lagging, which knee collapses, or which hip is tight. This movement doesn't just build muscle, it corrects imbalance. Whether you're chasing thicker legs, protecting your knees, or adding size without putting pressure on your spine, this is your secret weapon. It's not flashy, it's not fun, but it's the kind of pain that produces real, lasting results. Deadlift, the true measure of strength. There's something primal about ripping heavy weight off the floor. It's not fancy, it's not pretty, it's pure power. The deadlift doesn't just build muscle, it forges you into something unbreakable. When you step to the bar, everything goes quiet. The world narrows down to steel, breath, and gravity. You take your stance, grip the bar, brace your core, and pull. No machines, no spotter, just you and the weight that wants to crush you. The deadlift builds everything: legs, glutes, hamstrings, lats, traps, core, grip. Every muscle in your body has to show up. It's a full system test of willpower and coordination. When that bar leaves the floor and you lock it out, it's not just your body lifting, it's your spirit breaking through resistance. And here's what most people don't realize. It's more than a back or leg day move. It's a performance multiplier. Your sprinting improves, your jumps get higher, your posture sharpens. Even your upper body lifts explode with more force. That's because the deadlift builds total body synergy, the foundation every strong body is built on. But it demands respect. Form isn't optional. Every inch of the lift teaches discipline. You learn how to hinge, how to brace, how to command your body under pressure. And when you do it right, it rewards you with power you can feel in everything you do. The deadlift is the purest strength test there is. No gimmicks, no fluff, no shortcuts. Just pick it up, stand tall, put it down. Because in the end, strength isn't about how much you can lift, it's about how much you can endure. Dip, the forgotten powerhouse of the upper body. Forget the endless bench variations. Forget the machines. If you want a chest that looks carved out of granite and triceps that demand attention, start doing dips. Dips are raw, simple, and brutally effective. You're not lying down or sitting, you're suspended between parallel bars, holding your entire body weight. And from the moment you lower yourself, your chest stretches deep, your shoulders stabilize, and your triceps prepare to explode. Then you drive up, every fiber firing at once, pushing through resistance, through pain, through doubt. This is one of the most complete upper body movements you can do. Chest, shoulders, triceps, all overloaded at once. It doesn't just build size, it builds density. That hard, battle-tested look that no machine can give you. Unlike the sloppy half reps you see on benches, dips demand control. You have to stabilize, you have to stay tight, and when you do, they're not shoulder destroyers, they're actually shoulder savers. And the benefits? They translate everywhere. Your bench press improves, your overhead press becomes smoother, even your push-ups and pull-ups feel stronger, more connected. That's because dips teach your body to work as one, from the chest to the core, from the triceps to the shoulders. Beginners can start with bench dips or use assistance machines, but as you grow stronger, it's time to level up. Strap on a plate, 2 or 3. Weighted dips transform from a simple bodyweight move into one of the most powerful muscle-building tools in existence. This is old-school training at its finest. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just gravity and grit. You want that deep lower chest separation, those horseshoe triceps that pop even when your arms are relaxed, shoulders that look like armor plates? Start dipping, and don't stop until you feel the fire. Because this isn't just an accessory, it's a statement. A builder of strength, mass, and attitude. Bonus move, if you're chasing that wide 3D shoulder appearance, incorporate lateral raises. They directly hit the side delts, the secret weapon for broader shoulders and that V-tapered powerful look. Use light weights, perfect technique, and steady tempo. No jerking, no ego lifting, just raw muscle tension. This isn't a brute strength exercise, it's a sculpting tool. A few focused sets at the end of your session can completely transform your physique. Game changer. That's the formula. No fluff, no trendy gimmicks, just 5 battle-tested exercises that have stood the test of time, proven to build real size, real strength, and a body that performs as well as it looks. You don't need 20 fancy machines, a dozen curl variations, or endless leg extension angles. You need consistency, intensity, and the right movements done with purpose. So lift like you mean it. Push past limits. Earn every rep. Because when you train with focus and fire, your body doesn't just change, it evolves. Now get under the bar, grab those dumbbells, and build the kind of strength that speaks for itself. And if you're ready to keep growing, stronger, smarter, and more powerful, hit that subscribe button and join the movement. This is where real lifters are made.